We are back, baby, and welcome to week 14. Happy Monday. We are back in service. Maybe. Hopefully. That's what I keep telling myself. It's a new week, a new day. We have a fresh start, and we are literally 4 weeks away from marathon weekend. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. Let's get that straight. Today is a push day. We have not touched weights since Thursday of last week. We did a little bit of a leg day, enough to say that we were sore for our next 2 runs. So if you ask me, we did some work. But today is one of my favorite days. We have push day. I'm gonna get some shoulders in. I think I'm gonna sneak in a little bit of biceps and triceps like I did last week, just to kind of get a full arm day. Since I haven't really been doing chest in my push day. I've been skimping out on chest. If you know me, you know I didn't usually do chest without my husband. It was one of the days, if I had to choose a day to skip, it was chest day. So aside from that, I'm excited to get started. We got C4 for today, and obviously we're going to add in a little creatine. I don't think this whole thing will fit in here. We'll just have to come back for more. But we're also gonna add in our creatine. We're gonna add in our 5 grams of creatine. BPN, of course, we always use BPN creatine. And my husband uses the G1M for his carb drink pre-run. So if you ask me, we do like BPN products. He also uses their fuel. So he uses the, I forget what they're called now, Go Gels. The Go Gels, he loves the Go Gels. He likes the apple cinnamon and the berry. That's been his go-to fuel now for 2 seasons, I believe. I believe it's been 2 seasons. But yeah, we like BPN products. We use, again, their creatine, the G1M Sport, and the Go Fuel. Correction, my husband uses all 3 products. I use just the creatine currently. I used to use the G1M, no shade to G1M. I loved it. As a product, it worked great, but it did not mix very easily, and then also the taste was kind of whatever to me. It was very, very subtle tasting. I am loving currently the Tailwind that I have been taking for all of my medium to long runs. I think it fuels me perfectly, and it goes down really easily. I do enjoy taking it every morning. I haven't had C4 in a while. I think I've been doing like 1 a month. The Strawberry Blast is good. It tastes like strawberry Starburst. It's very yummy. But I'm gonna chug this while I get some work done, and then we're gonna go get some work done in the gym. I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, so I think we had a pretty solid upper body lift. It was more shoulder focused, and then I threw in a little bit of biceps and triceps, and my arms are very tired, so I think it was a good workout if you ask me. We are now on our hot girl lunch walk. My daughter asks for these every day during the week and getting our steps in. But other than that, I set some rice to cook while we went on our walk so we could go back and have lunch, and then it's time to go get my son and time for second shift. I haven't really been showing you guys what I've been eating because I've been a little bit inconsistent with my meals. Like the holiday cookies are back, so my husband and I are just fiends for those. But when I am good, it's basically the same boring meals. We have our ground turkey, 5 ounces, 125 grams of rice, and then the pepperoncini just adds that extra flavor. Like, my mouth is watering just thinking about them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hi, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is the first run day of week 14. We have 7 miles on deck with speed, and we are up at 4:30 for the first time in a long time. For the first time in forever. I feel like I don't want to run a marathon ever again. Yeah, this is probably the point of every marathon training where I tell myself I'm not doing this again because I'm exhausted and it's hard and time consuming and the fatigue is real. But we're pushing through, we're getting it done, and we'll probably do it again. So we have 7 miles today with speed work, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in 7 miles. All right, guys, we're done. I apologize for the quick rushed video before my run. These 4 a.m. runs are like quick, like get up, warm up, and get on. Having to be done by 6:30 and having 8, 9, 10 miles is really, really hard. So, but we got it done. Today was 7, it was actually 8 miles. I was totally on the wrong week in my schedule, and I thought it was 7 miles with, I think, 6 by 100 meter strides. That's next week on Tuesday. It was actually 8 miles, 600 meter repeats at a 5K pace. It was hard, but we were able to push through. Funny thing is that as you go through each one, so like the first one is extremely hard, second one is probably just as hard, the third 600 meter gets a little bit easier, and then like 4 and 5 they're hard, but you are kind of in the flow at that point, so they're not as hard. You're like warmed up, so your legs are moving, your gait's a little bit more natural. It gets better. But yeah, we were able to do it all 7 miles, and I feel good. It's always so hard to wake up at 4 a.m., but once I'm done, it feels so good. So I wish I could continue. Here's to 4 a.m. runs this week, because last week wasn't great. We're moving on, and this week will be better. Mark my words. I'll see you guys later. It is not 4:30 a.m., but we did wait until the very last minute to get our miles in today. We originally had 9 ganaerobic miles, but I think I'm gonna do some finagling here. We're gonna do 6 or 7, because we basically only have an hour and a half to get our miles in. And then we have a Christmas event to go to. So I think I'm gonna do 6 or 7 miles and then do the remaining miles on Sunday in a long run. Sunday I only had 17 miles prescribed, but it has been brought to my attention that I actually did not finish 2 long runs. So this past weekend and 2 weeks ago, I actually only did 10 or 11 miles this past Sunday and 10 or 11 miles the previous Sunday. So we're a little behind on our long run miles, and If it's not the weekday miles, it's the long run miles that really bother me. So I do not like missing those miles at all. With that being said, we will definitely be hitting 17 miles on Sunday, if not 20. I will be doing them with my husband, and I believe he has 22 miles, so that actually works for me. I don't think I will be doing 22 because I actually have 20 miles in my own programming next Sunday. So 2 weekends in a row, I don't know, we'll think about it. But I think I'm gonna do the 20 miles on Sunday to A, make up for these miles, and B, make up for the 2 long runs that I did not finish the last 2 weeks. We definitely fueled well today. I'm feeling very full. I had a good breakfast. I pretty much had 2 lunches today. The second one was pretty much just packed with protein, but I was feeling really hungry at like 3:30. And so I had a second lunch, and I'm okay with that because we're about to run 7 miles. Not that you have to run miles in order to burn off what you eat. That is not what I'm saying. I definitely feel fueled for this run. So let's get it over with. Hi, yeah, so remember when it was like 50 degrees this morning and we had on a full sweatsuit? Welcome to Florida. It is now 70 something degrees and I am sweating. Also, remember when you saw me making my pre-workout with creatine? That was also about an hour and a half ago. So I basically took pre-workout and creatine to clean my kids' room and edit. But on the bright side, I did get some editing done, so that's pretty cool. By the time this video goes live, hopefully we will be caught up on weeks 12, 13, and then we are currently in week 14. So hopefully we can get that up because I'm really wanting to do Merry Fitness this year. So I want to do a full week of workouts, including my marathon training, obviously. And I'm thinking of doing a mic'd up full day type thing. So obviously not during my runs, I don't think you want to hear that, but definitely during my lifts. So I'm going to do my push day, my pull day, and my leg day mic'd up. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be a nice little change. And what better way to do it than a Merry Fitness style? Currently making lunch, and instead of working out, I think what I'm going to do is finish organizing the house. I don't know if you can see my island there. It looks absolutely disgusting. Just gifts and grocery shopping, things like that. So I'm gonna finish organizing the house, make some lunch, have lunch before I have to go pick up my son, and then we will get into leg day. So if I'm not in the gym, next time you see me, please come get me. I forgot to mention what we were making for lunch as if it was something special. Dun, 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 dun. Ground turkey. We're doing ground turkey with rice as usual. I do have all the ingredients to make my pico, but the girl is feeling lazy and I don't feel like making my pico right now, even though for dinner we're doing ground beef. We're having tacos. And in which case I will have to make the pico at that point. So I should just make it now, but your girl is feeling lazy. I don't want to chop veggies right now. I have to go get my son in about 45 minutes. Actually, I have about an hour. So I really just want to down my lunch and sit down and continue editing. I want to get done with weeks 12 and 13 so badly. I want to have 12 out this weekend, so it'll have been out already for 2 weeks. And then I want to put weeks 13 and 14 out at the same time, basically, so we can get caught up. Because before we know it, it'll be marathon week, and we will have already ran the marathon by the time marathon week goes out. So trying to catch up. I'm doing my best. This season has been so busy, and I honestly haven't been wanting to get in front of the camera. Like, today is a rarity. So I'm trying my best, guys, to get in front of the camera as much as possible, bring you guys into more of my day-to-day so that you see more of what marathon training looks like. I'd love to be waking up at 4 a.m. and that's not happening, which is kind of upsetting because like last night's run didn't get done until after I clocked out, so like 6 p.m. and I'm not loving that for me. So really hoping to get back into that routine, but at least, silver lining, at least we're getting our runs in and some lifts as well. So I'm actually pretty proud of us this week. The last couple weeks were not pretty. Like I said earlier in this video, we had 2 Sundays in a row that we did not finish our long run. I thought it was only 1, and to my surprise, it was 2. So therefore, this weekend, we will be hitting 20 miles. And I get to do them outdoor with my husband, so that is super exciting. I will make sure he makes an appearance in this week's video. So we're gonna do about 5 or 6 ounces of ground turkey with 125 grams, I believe, of rice. Tomorrow we have 9 miles of a tune-up race, and today we got legs, like I mentioned. So I will be in the gym next time we speak. I promise. I'm not coming back. Okay, I lied. One more thing. Hydration station. Let's go. That's another thing we're working on into the new year, working on hydrating. We need to up our water intake. We're not counting the water we put in our coffee and the water we put in our pre-workout. We need real water, real water. All right, fam, we finally made it into the gym. We are hitting legs today. As you saw, we have some few stretches and a little bit of warm-up session. Now we're gonna start moving some weight. We're definitely gonna hit some RDLs, some lunges, and goblet squats. Other than that, I think we'll just play it by ear. So let's go. Most likely, but we haven't done a leg day in a hot minute, so this is what we get. One more set. All right, not the weak ass single leg movements. Reverse lunges, drop down to the 20s. Do this. Yeah, 2 more sets of those. Probably another leg, 1 more leg movement. Maybe some goblet squats, and then we're calling it quits. We're hydrating. Chug with me. Oh, I told you, next year, working on our hydration. Lifting during marathon training is a whole nother beast. Last set, best set. We got some goblet squats and we are done. Done. 3 solid movements. quick little leg day, keeping those muscles engaged for marathon training. It's gonna be a long weekend. I'll see you guys later. Can we talk about how I was already, oh my God, his hair. How I was already sore in the last set of goblet squats. Like, that's just an indication of how long it's been since I've done a solid leg day. And that wasn't even like a solid leg day, but that was like a good enough for marathon training leg day. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be rough and Sunday's gonna be rougher. 20 miles after a solid leg day is not something I would recommend, but hey, we're trying to keep the glutes right. Anyway, we're just sitting out here enjoying. I love this time of year because I can actually enjoy my garage, even though we had to take down, hold on, let me show you. Can I flip this? Oh, I can't flip it. Well, I wanted to show you that we took down like our netting that was blocking the mosquitoes, and I got destroyed during my workout today because mosquitoes seem to love me, and for some reason it's December in Florida and we're still riddled with mosquitoes. We also live on a lake, so that doesn't help, but regardless, the cooler weather should be driving them away, and it does not because it is still humid as hell here. So yeah, but that's it. It's beautiful out, so we're gonna chill out here for a while. I'm gonna get some work done, and then I'm gonna go make dinner. I'll talk to you guys later. We just finished up dinner. We had tacos tonight, and I just wanted to share a little piece of real life. This is us during the holiday season. Midweek, doesn't matter, doesn't have to be the weekend, but let me show you. Holiday cookies happen more than once a month, and that's just the truth of it.
Good morning. We have no time to waste. We have 9 miles to run and less than an hour and a half. The only thing going in our favor right now is the fact that they are fast miles. It is a 9-mile tune-up race. So what that means is not an all-out 5K, but about a 10K pace, a little faster than our projected marathon pace. The last time we were meant to do this, I think it was either the day after Thanksgiving. I think it was the day after Thanksgiving. And so we kind of cut back just to play it safe because we didn't fuel properly or anything like that. Not that I fueled properly yesterday, but I did eat well. And so we didn't do the full 9 miles, but today we are planning on hitting the full 9 miles. I think we did like a 3-3-3 type thing. But yeah, we're going all out today. So I'll see you guys in 9 miles.
Oh my God, we're done. That was so freaking hard. Oh, I look bald. Look at this. Whew. And it's 50 degrees here, so I sweat regardless of the temperature. So we only got 8 of the 9 miles. That's okay. It's all I allowed myself time for. Unfortunately, I gotta be better about that because these are very important miles. But other than that, it felt great. I felt really strong. It was hard, but in the best way. And I'm definitely feeling the improvements at this point. Now I get to move on with the rest of my day. I'll see you guys later. I am at Target without the kids. First order of business, obviously we stopped to get some of the squashies and of course a little pick-me-up so that we can shop. I don't need another coffee cup, but we're definitely in our bruh era, so I kind of think I need it.
Good morning, happy Saturday. We have a little fun one this morning. We've got our drinky drink, a little half scoop of pre-workout just to kind of get us going, and obviously creatine. We have 4 recovery miles. I don't think I've seen miles that low on this schedule since the first week. I don't even think they were that low the first week. I think we had 7 to 8 miles the first week. Normally I skip the recovery run. That's kind of where I do my cutbacks for the 10% increase. But I'm feeling very sore after leg day on Thursday, and it was only 4 miles. I'm feeling good this week. My knees feel amazing. I felt like kind of just wanted to go out there and take it easy, do my 4 miles, walk, run if I need to, just kind of take it all in. We are lollygagging just a little bit, waiting for the sun to rise. Wanted to get out at 6:30 because that is sunrise here. And yeah, it's a good morning. We've already moved the Elf. I don't know, do you do Elf on the Shelf for your kids? He's a bit of a struggle. In the beginning, it's all fun and games, and then when you start running out of ideas or you're doing it at 5:30 in the morning because you forgot last night or your kids didn't go to bed early enough, it gets to be a lot. But we love it because the kids love it, and they love opening their advent calendars that the elves bring them, and then obviously finding the elves in the morning is just so magical. So we love doing it because we love seeing it through their eyes, and that's really what makes this season so special, is seeing it through their eyes. So anywho, I'm gonna finish drinking my pre-workout and creatine and then just go out for a nice little 4-mile stroll. I'll see you guys later.
Literally no walking has been necessary. I feel amazing. The vibes are high, the heart rate is low. We're rolling with it. This is probably the first actual recovery run. It was such a good idea to actually come out and move around the lactic acid because your girl was sore, and those 20 miles tomorrow did not sound fun. That was so good. I don't think I've had a recovery run go that well in a very long time. I am so proud of that run. My heart rate was low. We even had negative splits. Honestly, I'm so proud, and I love seeing those results. Even if the speed work doesn't seem to be where I want it to be, at least that heart rate, that zone 2 work that I've been putting in is paying off. And again, I'm just so proud and can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. This weekend is actually the best indicator for a marathon weekend as far as miles go and my body cycle. So I will be in the same place come marathon weekend. So let's see.
Good morning and happy long run day. We have 20 miles on deck. We've got 2 scoops of tailwind, a thick and fluffy waffle. We'll be taking some Cliff Blocks and probably 3 Precision. We've got the whole gang on deck today, so hopefully it goes well. I feel good this morning, still a little sore from leg day, but that's to be expected. But if it goes as well as it did yesterday, once I started running, all that lactic acid started moving and I just felt really loose, really comfortable. So fingers crossed, all things go well. We are definitely doing a 20-mile loop, so we're going out and coming back. Last season we did a lot of like 6-mile loops, and this season we did not trust ourselves with that, and I'm really liking going out and back, just knowing once you're out there, you're either doing it or you're doing it. So I'm excited to do it with my husband. He does have a progressive run, so we'll see if I stay with him the whole time. I am gonna try and stay with him for at least the first 6 miles. And then after that, it'll be a game time decision. So I will see you guys out there.
All right, we got a little over 6 miles left. My husband and I have officially split up. He actually ended up staying with me the whole time, and I stayed with him for the first bit of speed work, but he couldn't hit his paces, unfortunately, because he ended up with lace bite, and it was really bad. So he stayed with me, or I stayed with him, however you want to look at it. But yeah, we got 6 more to go, and we're on our own, so let's go. All right, guys, let's close out this vlog. It is the end of week
14. We have 4 weeks left. Next week we are starting a special series for the holiday. As far as my run goes, I did not finish. I ended up doing 16 miles total, and that's okay because I know I could have done the remaining 4 miles without question. I'm not concerned about the 20 miles, and unfortunately, my body betrayed me. So we made it all the way to Whole Foods. I had planned on using the bathroom in Whole Foods, and I ended up having to call my husband to come and get me. So that's how that went. But yeah, I'm gonna close out the vlog now. It is late, and I will see you guys next week in week 15 for Merry Fitmas. Bye.